Hello everyone, this is Sanjay from CSIT branch. Today my AAT TECH TALK topic of data mining and knowledge discovery is hierarchical three-module method of text classification in web big data. So before directly jumping into the topic, we are going to know first actually about what are the challenges that we are going to face in web big data. So the challenges that are placed in web big data are the volume. That means it is actually the massive amount of data generated from web sources. Like example, like we can take these examples as social media posts, e-commerce, transactions, sensor data, etc. And the challenge we are facing due to this volume is like it requires a larger amount of storage for storing these data, and also the efficient processing techniques, the variety, like different types of data formats and structures. Example, like there are the data can be in the form of many formats like images, text, videos, etc. So the challenges is integration and analysis is very harder. And the third, the major challenge if facing in web big data is velocity. That means the speed at which data is generated and needs to be processed. So we can take the example in this, like the real time data from social media, stock market feeds, live streaming, etc. So the challenge due to this velocity is the necessities real time or near real time processing capabilities to derive timely insights. So the next we are going to see about the traditional methods in text classification. This represents text data as collection of individual words without considering order or context. The the traditional methods are, first one is the bag of words. So it tells about the representation of text data as collection of individual words without considering order or context. And how it gonna work is each document is represented as a vector of word frequencies or binary indicators of word presence. The limitations with this bag of words is it ignores a word order and context, leads to high dimensionality with larger vocabularies, fails to capture semantic relations between words. The second traditional method in text classification is the term frequency inverse document frequency. So it tells about a statistical method used to evaluate the importance of word in document related to collection of documents. So how it gonna work? The first one is the term frequency, which it counts the occurrences of word in a document. And the second one is inverse document frequency. It measures how common or rare a word is across all documents. And the third one is the term frequency and inverse document frequency score. The TF multiplied by IDF, emphasizing words that are frequent in document but rare in corpus. And the limitations with this is it still treats words independently, high dimensionality with larger vocabularies, and does not capture word meaning of or order. And the next traditional method is n-grams. The description of n-grams is consider sequence. So the next one is n-grams. The description is it considers sequence of n contiguous words as the basis of for future extraction. So how it gonna works is the first one is unigrams, that is the single words which is called as unigrams, and the bigrams is the pair of consecutive words, the trigrams is the triplets of the consecutive words, and so on. Limitations: increased dimensionality with higher, limited context capture by small n, computationally expensive is large dataset. And the last one of this the traditional method is the latent semantic analysis. Description: it reduces the dimensionality of the document term matrix using singular value decomposition to capture semantic relationships. So how it gonna work? It gonna work like the constructs a term document matrix from the corpus, applies SVD to decompose the matrix into components, identifies latent semantic structures and reduces noise. Limitations: it assumes linear relationships between words and computationally intensive for large corpora. And the next one is, and we are going to see about the three module method. The three module method is a structured educational and training approach that divides the learning process into three distinct stages or modules. Each module focuses on specific goals and progressively builds upon the knowledge and skills acquired in the previous module. This method is designed to ensure a comprehensive understanding and mastery of the subject matter by guiding learners from basic concepts to advanced application and synthesis. A systematic educational framework that organizes the learning process into three sequential phases: introduction, foundation, intermediate, application, practice, and advanced integration and synthesis. Each phase has specific objectives, content, activities, and assessment designed to progressively develop the learner's knowledge and skills. So, what are the components of the three module method? The components of the three module methods starts with introduction and foundations. So now we are going to see about introduction and foundations. So the first one is introduction and foundations. The objectives of this is establish a solid understanding of fundamental concepts and principles. And the content is the basic definition, the background information, key theories and foundational knowledge. Activities: introductory lectures, reading assignments, basic exercise and quizzes. Assessment: formative assessments such as quizzes and reflection papers to evaluate basic understanding. And the next slide is the second of the three method module is intermediate, application and practice. Objective: the main objective of this is deepen understanding through practical application and more complex exercises, content, case studies, detailed examples, intermediate theories and models. Activities: hands-on practice, group discussions, problem solving, tasks and midterm projects. And the assessment is midterm exams, intermediate projects and peer reviews to assess application skills. And the last one of the three method module is advanced integration and synthesis. Objective is integrate and synthesis knowledge at an advanced level. Content: advanced topics, integration of multiple concepts and synthesis of learned material. Activities: advanced projects, real world simulations, presentations and peer critics. And the assessment is the final exams, capstone projects and comprehensive assessments to evaluate mastery and synthesis of knowledge. So we are going to see now the key features of this three method module. The first one is progressive learning. The method ensures that learning progresses from simple to complex, allowing for a gradual increase in depth of understanding. Practical application: it emphasizes applying knowledge in real world scenarios to reinforce learning. And the comprehensive assessment is it utilizes a variety of assessment methods to evaluate understanding and skills at each stage. Engagement and interaction incorporates interactive and collaborative activities to enhance engagement and deepen learning. And the benefits of this three method module is structured approach provides a clear organized framework for learning. Enhanced retention: gradual progression helps in better retention and understanding of the material. Skill development: focus on practical application and integration ensures that learner develop real world skills. Adaptability: flexible enough to be adapted for various subjects and learning environments. And this slide shows about the diagrams of the before pre-processing and after pre-processing. We can see the bar graphs of the accuracy, kappa, precision and recall. First, it is of 0.859. It is after pre-processing, it has been increased to 0.9881, and the kappa is 0.8523 is increased to 0.9876. The before pre-processing of the precision is 0.8797 and it is increased to 0.988, and the recall is 0.8592 to 0.998, and the F score is 0.8362 to 0.988. After the pre-processing, actually the value of everything in this bar graph has been increased, and it also shows about the confusion matrix before and after the pre-processing. So finally I can conclude that the three module method is a robust and effective educational strategy that fosters a true understanding and mastery of complex subjects. By systematically guiding learners through fundamental knowledge, intermediate application, and advanced synthesis, it ensures that they not only acquire theoretical insights but also develop practical skills and critical thinking abilities. This method structured approach, combined with its emphasis on engagement and practical application, makes it an ideal choice for educators and trainers aiming to achieve comprehensive learning outcomes and prepare learners for real world challenges. And the references of this topic is this. Thank you.